Hello, everybody. We're back to it. More Dexnav, baby. For whatever reason, still don't have a Poochyena. Can't find one. It's a little weird. But that's just shiny hunting for you. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Hey, Forever. Okay. Just getting everything started, making sure it's all working. Good, great, awesome. What's up, more? Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, switch that over to that. Cool. That over there. Do. Okay. Cool. I have one more shiny and you finish your Gen 3 shiny decks. Oh, really? Sick. What up, Disturb? What's happening? I'm alright for the most part, I'd say. Just staying busy, working on stuff. It's pretty much what I was just doing right before we started streaming today, so. Say what again? Confused. We're just talking about how we're just getting the day started. I was working on videos and stuff. What's going on, Kimberly? What's happening? What I said before. That we're deck snapping today? I don't know. Oh, it's supposed to be a SpongeBob reference. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that like flew over my head. Alright, cool. That's cool. So when SpongeBob said, say that again, Patrick said, that again. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember that one. That's why it like flew over my head. Gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, hang on. Give me 1 second. I wouldn't. I mean, kinda. I just have a bad time like telling when people are saying jokes when like, especially if it's a reference to something, because if I don't remember the reference, even if it's something that's like typically popular, like it just sometimes just like, you know, it just doesn't click right away. Especially if it's like, and especially as like streaming, sometimes it's like, oh, like Steve, can you say that again? It's like, what again? You know what I mean? Like sometimes people like are like trying to like listen and like I say something and they're like, could you say that one more time? And it's like, sure. It's like, yeah, that definitely like threw me through a loop. For sure. It's like not understanding the reference while also being a streamer, so it's extra confusing. But anyways, we have to find Poochyena. Maybe I can find it today. Who knows? But we're gonna try. So We are going to try. See what happens. Just not that one. No, just not that one. I try. Oh, I try. Fail a lot of the time, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, put that actually over there. Cool. Still getting used to like my different computer setup for when I stream. It's weird. It's different. Yeah. Why can't I move it? What? What? Is that in like the worst spot ever? Okay, that's annoying. Trying to like move my chat window and I can't move it. That's super annoying. Over there. That's super annoying. Oh boy. Do 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 do. Okay. Where'd you go? Chat. No, why is it still spawning that spot? No, 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 no. Ooh. I like close it and put it right back in the same spot. Move. Okay. Dude. What is happening? Why can't I move this now? This is like in the way. This is so frustrating. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, that was a nightmare. Okay, now we're good. Okay, I can see everybody's chat now. Cool. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's go find my golden puppers. It's been 6,000 years since I've like found one. Really? Did I get a new computer? No, I just moved my monitor setup around. I eventually have to get a new computer, but I am too poor for that right now. I can't even buy a Switch 2 right now, so all in due time. Having to buy a brand new computer and a Switch 2 in the same year is going to be a nightmare for me, but we'll figure it out one way or the other. Just everything's so expensive now, so it's like the worst time to like buy anything, really. No, the main thing is one of my monitors is now a vertical monitor, so I just have like a different setup for it, which is really cool. But like the other two monitors are in a different placement, so it's just getting used to like a different like layout of things. Why are you not showing up? You're Puchiana, hello? What are you doing? It's broken. Chat, you broke it. Yeah, I know. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't going to be able to pre-order it anyway. But, like, it doesn't matter now. Like, literally, like, there was no time for excitement because nobody's going to be able to pre-order it now because it's, like, pretty much not available until they say it is, right? But what a great direct, though. I'll tell you what, that was a great way to start off a console. Like, that definitely got me pumped, but acquiring a Switch 2 is going to be very, very pricey. Like, the fact that eventually we'll have Coliseum and XD Pokemon, from, like, both GameCube Pokemon games and, like, proper HD. Oh boy, that's exciting. Yeah, that's kind of my thing too. Like, I'm like, obviously I would love to get a Switch 2, but if it's not in like the ballpark of reality, like I may just have to stick with my, you know, original Switch. Come on, Skibosh, it's happening. Getting a new computer is like way more important than my Switch 2 right now. So that's pretty much like my to-do list. Besides finding all these shiny Pokemon. It's not like, typically they're the cheaper option, but like just overall, like the global economy right now is really bad, so they have to like price it really weird to kind of like future proof it, but like that's already like not really working. Should help a good amount. Not really, it was only like $30. If I kept Adobe, it would have been like $60 a month, but I was like, nope, no thanks. $30 a month though? Oh no, for sure. It's just not as much as you would think it would be. What are the odds with maxed out search level? It depends. Well, actually, hang on. There's a calculator for that. Actually, sorry. Yeah, I don't remember the exact odds off the top of my head. I can look it up. Hang on. Dexnav. I was literally just looking at the Dexnav calculator. Why, you may ask? Well, I made a whole Dexnav video. Well, I recorded the entire thing. So maxed out search level with Shiny Charm is 1 out of 181. If you get a chain of 5, that goes down to 1 out of 84. So, like, maxing out a search level is good. It's permanent, too. So the more Pokemon you have, like, maxed out search level, like, the better, you know, the shiny luck overall, right? But it doesn't matter for me, because I still have terrible shiny luck sometimes. It's better than Poker Radar. Yeah, and it's much simpler than Radar too. You don't have to worry about like the weird shaking grass and all that stuff. It's pretty like self-explanatory. Like, oh, it's a Dexnav Pokemon, go get it. Yeah, this was like the same concept of like Legends Arceus of like the more you do, the better, right? $41,000 in black and white. Oh my gosh. That's too much, homie. That's too much. Time for more Pokemon eggs. Yeah, dude, I recorded an entire video for my like how to get a 6IV4 in Ditto, and then like I got done with it and I was like, why is this video 30 minutes? I was like, no, we're gonna do this again. So I have to record that again. It was pretty like solid. I just don't like the fact that it's like 30 minutes. I was like, we're gonna try that again. Just not today. Oh yeah, I mean that's like the fun part about shiny hunting is like all the numbers and stuff and like weird scenarios you can run into, right? That stuff's cool. Dude, the one time, so like a couple days ago or whatever, we talked about like Temtem for whatever reason, and I was like, dude, I could totally like double like Luma hunting, which is like shiny hunting and Temtem, but like I know the Switch version's really bad. Well, like I can use like my GameCube controller setup, so it like kinda could work, but like I don't know. I'd have to get like 2 copies of the game, get online for that other account. So like the idea is there. It's just I don't know if it's really worth the trouble. But like like Luma hunting would be sick because I never got a Luma, and like if I can actually like do a double controller setup on both Nintendo Switch consoles, I think that'd be kind of fun. Just because like I don't know, finding all the Luma Temtem would be kind of sick. You just don't like the idea of it? I mean, go for it. Why not? It'd be so bizarre. Like every encounter's shiny, and all of a sudden it's just blue. I feel like it's totally possible because, like, yeah, it's just the odds are not really good. But I feel like someone would have probably ran into that situation before. But like, you never know. Yeah, the odds are flipped. That would make sense. So instead of it being like a 1-to-1 shiny, it's like a 1 out of 8,000 shiny. How long am I trying to do this? I don't really know an exact time frame. I've been trying to find Poochyena for like, I think 3 or 4 different live streams. Just been like really unlucky with it, so. I basically just have to find another one so I can evolve this into Mightyena. So that's pretty much the plan. So it's fine. I mean, I've been spending more of my time working on really long videos, so I haven't had as much time to like find shiny Pokemon. Everything just takes up so much of my time, so it is what it is. Does chaining matter? Yep. It's not required, but it definitely helps. Yeah, like, so like the Desert Dexnav video is basically like probably around like 20-ish minutes of me just explaining what to do and why you do it. I figured the Burmese stuff in Go was like a shiny boosted thing. That's cool. Because I was like, why is there so many? I was like, oh. I was like, that makes sense. Ooh, back-to-back Poochyena shiny boost. Ooh. At 4%, and then we get the guaranteed one. Love to see it. Yeah, I have no idea when the desert video is gonna be made. Like, it'll be up on YouTube, but like all of the voice recordings for it was like I finished that like not even like within the last hour. So I have a short video on my YouTube channel that explains like grass Dexnav. So it's like under 3 minutes. You can learn how this works. So it's just the desert stuff takes way more explaining to do. Same with like cave and surfing. So I figured I would just make those regular videos, and then eventually I'll make a regular video for grass and underwater. You technically can have boosted shiny odds for Burmy if you do the Pokedex stuff. Technically. That's what I have. You just have to find a Burmy, right? It's just so it's more of it's more like just like having the visual example. It's basically the same concept. Like you build a Dexnav chain of 5 and then run away. Like it's the same exact like thing, but it's just more showing off like, hey, I'm actually surfing while trying to do this thing while I explain it, kind of thing. So it's just more having them all separate, and then I'm going to just combine all of them pretty much. Because I have to do it in like chunks. Like I have to do like each one kind of individually. And like since I'm doing it anyway, like I'm like structuring it that way, it's kind of easier just to make them all separate, upload them as videos, and then once I like kind of do all of them, then it can just be one long video. Because trying to make the entire like updated Dexnav video is just taking too long. Because I want to make it really short, and then I want to like talk more about it. So I'm just gonna do one thing at a time, and we're doing that. And it's not even like trying to be perfect. I just want to have the correct information and like say it correctly. Like that's really it. But like, there's just so much to talk about. That's why live streaming is so much better, because I can just like talk about it for hours on end. But like there's no structure to it. It's a very like fluid conversation because it's like a back and forth, right? Or like making a video, you really have to like make sure everything gets talked about and like you show it properly, right? I don't know. I just want to make really good videos, and it's just how I want to make videos just unfortunately takes so much more time and effort, which is fine. It's just not as fast as I would want it to be. I mean, pretty much, man. I mean, live streaming is pretty much just like a just chatting thing with some gameplay. It's pretty much the equivalent of having like a 9-to-5 job, like, which is like cool and all, but also like just streaming alone is not what's gonna really keep this as a job for me, because like most people find out about me because of like my tutorial stuff. So kind of have to make the tutorial videos, right? Especially like updating ones too. So, because let me tell you, man, like you would think a lot of this stuff is commonplace of just like information, man, but dude, people are still confused to this day. So I'm like, all right, that's why I gotta make my videos. Yeah, no, this is all I do. No, this is all I do in terms of a job. realistically, it's the most accommodating type of job I could possibly have. So hence why I like doing it. But yeah. Appreciate it, Battlegrounds. Yeah, I mean, people probably find me from Shiny reactions too, but in terms of like keeping the lights on, like the how-to videos really do wonders. So, I mean, it's always a combination of things, right? It's never just like one thing, but like definitely having like good like tutorial videos really does help. It also makes live streaming easier because I can just be like, go watch the video. It explains it. You can watch it whenever. So. You got Shiny Relicanth? Sweet. I mean, I definitely have a filter for sure because, like, people, like... Yeah. If I actually talked how I felt about a lot of things, like, I wouldn't have a job. Like, I definitely have to filter how I talk. But I also, like, talking in general is really hard for me because I jumble my words. So I always have to, like, double filter how I think and, like, actually talk. I have in the past. I just don't like them enough to care. Like, I think they're cool. Like, there's lots of cool Pokemon mods, randomizers. Like, I've tried all that stuff in the past. I just genuinely don't care enough to do it. I'm very much in a point in my life where I really don't want to do anything unless I think it's interesting. Because if I don't care about it, then, like, why am I doing it? Because then it's just people pleasing. And I don't really want to do that in terms of, like, creating stuff. Because there's so many content creators that are already doing that stuff. And, like, I don't want to just, like, do what other people are doing because there's, like, demand. Like, that doesn't really motivate me to do anything. Yeah, exactly. I just need more, like, updated videos that kind of just get to the point a lot simpler, right? It's just having, like, simpler videos that explain things in, like, a really easy to understand video is just good, so. See, and that's the thing, like, I'm sure I could make so much more money with content creation, but, like, so many sponsorships that I get offered are such garbage. And, like, I don't want to just, like, do that. It's just, it goes, like, against my own morals, you know? So it'd be kind of dumb. Like, yeah, I'd get a paycheck, but, like, at what cost, you know? Because right now, like, the #1 thing that I get sent in an email is like, do you want to use our AI program and make a stream about it? And I'm like, no. What's going on, Doge? What's happening? They're like, I'm sure, like, dude, I kid you not, one of the emails I got was like, your viewers are going to love when you do this. And I was like, no. I was like, they'll be more confused than anything. Where's my Poochyena? I don't know, I just kind of picked a voice, but yeah, like, I don't know, man, like, I just want to create stuff and make it easy for people to play a video game or whatever. Especially, obviously, Pokemon, because I like it so much. But I don't know, like there's so many things to like about video games, right? In the grand scheme of things, but like truly, like, you know, a lot of like more recent stuff I just don't really care much about. So it's kind of a good thing I don't have like the money in a way to buy these things, but I also just like don't care if I even had the money to begin with. Like all I really want to play is a very specific set of video games in terms of like old or brand new stuff, right? So let's go on D4. Like I literally only want a PlayStation 5 just so I can play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Like that's literally it. Like there's some other games too, but that's like the main reason why I want a PlayStation 5. I literally want to Switch 2 just so I can play potentially Scarlet and Violet in an actual playable like frames per second, because apparently that they're getting a free update. So I'm hoping that when that is a possibility with the Switch 2, that like they actually provide a shiny sparkle on top of like improving the quality, maybe. Because if they improve the quality and have a shiny sparkle and a sound effect, dude, Scarlet and Violet are pretty good video games at that point. But that all depends if they actually like do both. Have two versions of a lot of games. Yeah, but that's smart though. You know, because if you can make the video game on the Switch, but then make it better on the Switch too, I mean, that's just a win-win. Especially when, like, you know, everything's so, like, difficult in terms of, like, money and stuff. No, I get what you're saying, Instinct. No, it's just that, you know, it's just like my when I stream and stuff, like this is a place where I want to have fun, right? Like I don't want to talk about, you know, a lot of IRL stuff really, because like it's not really fun right now. So I want my space to be a fun place, right? There's enough places on the internet where you can go be mad about stuff 24/7. Not here. Like, no. Because if every time I hit that go live button and all I do is complain every day, that's not really a fun atmosphere, you know? Yeah, exactly. Out of context, that's so funny. Oh my gosh, Pink. The lady's good and my cats are good. Out of context, that's hilarious. Someone's lurking? 3 ladies? What? Steve, what are you doing? That's hilarious. 2, I still didn't pick up the Trapinch. If I find a shiny Ralts, I'm like so screwed. Yeah, man, like I can't afford much stuff myself. Like I can afford to like get food and stuff and like pay whatever bills we got, but like purchasing things? No, that's different. No, you're fine, Pink. I just found it funny. Nah, Zoe's new thing now is like she's been like sleeping next to me, sorta. Like she'll like hang out with me like when I'm like trying to go like fall asleep, and then eventually she just like leaves. She just does. But it's cool. It's normally like she like won't, like when she like wants to cuddle, she like sits like right on top of me, and like eventually she'll like leave much sooner than that. But she's been trying new things, I guess. I know, it's cool. Having cats is awesome, so. First shiny Trico, and your very first check, it was a shiny Poochyena. And this video game, that's not possible, so that's probably like original Gen 3, which is, you know, very possible. I've seen it a few times. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. In terms of like Misha, she's been more vocal. Like she wants to be picked up a lot. It's always like right as we're like sitting down having dinner, which is like funny. Like we'll be sitting at the table and she'll like jump up and like pat my leg. She like wants to be picked up. So like that's really cute. Because like normally she does not do that, right? So it's cool. The cat's really like having me around, so. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. Human, time for cuddles. No food. Oh, I mean, you'd be surprised. Like, there's a lot of times, like especially like nowadays, like when I stream and like people don't talk. Like they're lurking, but they don't talk. So I mean, I just kind of just talk about what I'm doing, right? Also, just like it's okay to not talk at times. Like you don't have to constantly be talking to have like an entertaining live stream. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like that stillness, that like downtime, like that's kind of important. I mean, it's important to me because like I don't want to be talking all the time. Yeah, I see. That's just the thing. Like everyone's different. You know, some people like having super talkative live chats, whatnot. Like I would say in the middle of both of that. Like I like having a super talkative chat, but I also like when it's just we're just kind of vibing. You know, it's kind of nice. So. Really just depends. I don't know. I mean, I guess so. Do 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 do. Yeah. I don't know. I get asked all the same questions all the time, and I feel like I'm pretty like blunt about my answers, and like sometimes that bothers people, but I'm like, well, you asked the question. I don't like your tone. How's that? That's not the full SpongeBob quote, but like that's just super funny. Like Squidward doesn't like how like SpongeBob's talking. I mean, like I can't do it right now because my voice is tired, but like he like talks really like high pitch. He's like, how's that? I don't know, just finding out SpongeBob was autistic really just kind of made my life just like make way more sense. I was like, oh, I was like, that's why I like SpongeBob. It's great. What time is it? It's already 6 o'clock, dude. Yes! Dude, finally. Correction. It feels good to finally find the shiny after like multiple different days of looking for it. So like, yeah, it was only like a 39 chain, but like it's been multiple days of me doing it, so feels good. It's over. She's beautiful. They even have a premiere ball. Yeah, we do. Okay. Breloom, buddy old pal. Let's go, baby. Put it to sleep. You're trash. I used sand attack and it lowered my accuracy. Boo. I was really tempted to play Let's Go Pikachu today, but I was like, nah. I was like, I gotta get the Dexnav shiny. Sure enough, we found it. Sweet. Poochyena was found. Ta-da! Sweet. The fun part, though, is the Dexnav chain still continues because we caught the shiny, so that's the fun part. So we'll definitely check out the Poochyena later. But technically, we can keep looking for some shiny Pokemon. Yeah, you literally just missed it. We literally just found it. What does Steve go for now? We could go for Ralts. No, because I'd have to leave. I mean, we still could go for it. I just have to catch it in a quick ball or whatever. There's other options. There's other options. Other options. Hang on. Let's see. Let's go for... Hang on, let me look at my notes. My notes will tell me what I have. I was like, I don't know what I have anymore. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, 39 chain for Poochyena number 2. Can't spell. Do. I mean, sometimes that just happens, right? Like sometimes like the shiny Pokemon are not from like the actual chain itself, right? Like that's pretty normal, I would say. So I forgot to tell people I was streaming. Whoopsies. It's not wanted. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me look at my notes. I don't think I have multiple C-Dot though. No, I don't. I just have the one. Yeah, because we pretty much got one of everything. Yeah, so I need 2 more C-Dot. Well, no, technically we can find Nuzleaf. So C-Dot no, because we can find Nuzleaf later. Time pull. Let's go for that one. Time pull. I don't know how to say Pokemon names. Let's see. I can spell. Words are hard. Yeah, because it evolves into other toads. Seismitoad. There you go. I was like, why can I not say this Pokemon's name? I was like, all right, we're fine. Okay. Really? They say timid? Really? It's more of a special attacker? No, it's probably because it's move pool. That makes sense. Oh, no, you could do Jolly, Choice Band. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I have a Jolly Gardevoir. What about the Palpitoad? What about this thing? Not that it really matters, I guess. Let's see. I have the experience share on. Can't remember if I do or not. Okay, it's on. What's the other Gardevoir? What is your wonderful nature, my dear? Timid. That could work. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right, I have to go get a picture. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Bum 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 bam. So Ko-Fi is basically a way for people to send tips and or have like a cheaper alternative YouTube membership. So it's how I basically because we previously had like Streamlabs was a way people could send tips. It's just another way to just do that, or you could be a Ko-Fi member, which is cheaper than Twitch and YouTube in terms of like a monthly membership. So, which is like the main perk is like getting, you know, videos early. So it's just a different thing. I don't know, with this economy, I like to just have options for people that they can support however they want, right? So if you're running out of money for Dexnav, get Pokemon that have the ability pickup. So when you battle Pokemon, you pick up items which you can sell. That's what you should do if you're having issues making money. So basically, the shiny hunting will make you money. So the higher level the Pokemon that have the ability pickup, the better, because then you get better stuff, which means more money. which means more money. Pickup squad. What's going on, Matthew? What's happening? Pickup squad. Why does Thymepole remind me so much of like Thomas the Tank Engine? Like its face just looks like a character that's in Thomas and Friends. Maybe that's just me, but it looks just like him. Not exactly, but close enough. Trains, you say? Alright, cool. We get to start over, baby. Is it classified as a tadpole, or like, what is it classified as? You can't unsee that now. Sorry. Okay, it is a tadpole Pokemon. Cool. I figured it was. have the intro music start. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. What's up, Dreadful? No, we've been here for like almost an hour. Pokemon Scarlet just closed on me. Like for you. Like the video game crashed on you. Yeah, we just found a shiny Poochyena Dreadful. So. Yeah. Excuse me. I haven't had that crash in a long time. That's a bummer. So did you just find the shiny and then it was like poof? It's so unfortunate. Yeah, it looks nice. Pretty sure you saved. Rip. Hey, listen. Nothing wrong with having some color. A lot of my like outfits now are like I have like my like green Zelda shirt on right now, but a lot of blue. Like shades of blue. That's because I go for like really comfortable shirts, so. The one thing I do miss, man, is like my like childhood like room was like a crimson red. Like, dude, it was like, so it was like a crimson red with like a bright blue. Like it's pretty epic. Like the trim was like that, like a bright blue, and like the walls were like a crimson red. Like, so it's just it looks so cool. Don't have it anymore, unfortunately. Shiny Poochyena looks great. I know, right? Well, I found one, so that's why we're going for something else. I don't know, if I had the ability to like to paint a room like any color, I don't know what I'd go for, honestly. Probably just like all types of different like shades of blue. Maybe a little purple. I think it'd be funny to have like a Zelda themed room. So you get like each version, get a red, blue, and a green. Be kind of cool. Found shiny low pup on Route 2. Hey, nice. Yeah. It's not an April Fool's joke this time. Dude, I'm so glad it's not April Fool's. Life's too serious right now for silly little jokes. I can't remember what it said like word for word, but I watched a video the other day and it was related to the Kirby video game. So like if you grew up playing Kirby Air Ride, like seeing like the sequel game is gonna mean so much more to you as an adult than like some like random like Nintendo fan. It's like, well, yeah, like more sentimental, you know. Like, you know, like starting my 20, like going into my 20s is when X and Y came out. And like now in my 30s, I get to revisit Kalos in like beautiful HD. Potentially on Switch too. But we'll see about that one. Shiny Drudicon, nice. Like, if you just buy a Switch 2 with the current price it's at, like that's already a lot of money. But on top of the fact you probably want to get like a beefy memory card, a Pro controller, and then you gotta buy Pokemon. Like it's gonna be like almost $1,000. You gotta remember there's tax. Just Steve, why don't you have a Switch too? Well, multiple reasons. Cool. Doesn't feel like a Friday though, I'll tell you what, man. Does not feel like a Friday. I don't need you, but I have to encounter you because the chain breaks. Pretty sure you told me about the Groudon. Pretty sure you did. That's exciting. I did. We found it. Also tomorrow, we will be streaming a lot of Legends Arceus. So if you've been waiting for me to play that again, or just a Switch Pokemon video game, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. And I really want to play a lot tomorrow, so we're gonna probably start early too. So a lot, you say? As long as I get up at a reasonable hour and like am awake, I mean, I just like, it's like the problem I have right now, and it happens so often, is like the week will go by, right? And then I'll get so motivated to make, to work on my videos that are like these really long projects that I've already been working on, right? So I'll get like super motivated to like want to like put some serious time into these videos. And then I realize I'm like, dude, it's Saturday. Like, really should be streaming, you know? So that's why, like, typically on Saturdays going forward, for the time being, I'm definitely going to just put a lot of time into streaming. Spend, like, the week working on videos and then just focusing more on the live streaming on the weekends. Typically Saturday and Sunday. I mean, typically Friday would also fall into that category, but I had too much fun recording my Dexnav video, so like that was kind of more important. So, hey, Danny. Yeah, I really want to finish my like Legends Pokedex for like the shiny Pokemon. So like, hopefully, we can get pretty close tomorrow. Cause I want to do alpha shiny hunting. Like I want to do it so bad, but like I can't fathom doing it until I properly have all the other Pokemon. Yeah, it's right here. It's so Time Pull is hopefully I'm saying that right, but it's a Dexnav exclusive. So sometimes it doesn't pop up as much. But when you Dexnav, you have to battle everything. So if you want to build a chain, you have to battle anything that shows up, unfortunately. Shiny Alpha Map Quest. That's kind of the idea. Because it's once I catch every normal Pokemon that's shiny, then I'm going to basically stay in an area so I can get all the guaranteed like static alpha shiny Pokemon while also trying to get like the space-time distortion. So yeah. No, it's actually in the grass. Funny enough. It's right there. It's a little tadpole that floats. It floats. Yeah, funny enough, I actually randomly found a alpha shiny Blissey when I was like farming materials like 2 months ago or something like that. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Hey, man. I have a complete Pokedex and got the shiny charm. Like, it just works sometimes. You and me both, Lindsay. Do what you can. I think I saw a thing where like apparently GameStop is like if you trade in your normal Switch, you get like a lot of money towards the Switch too. But like, I don't know, man. At this point, I don't really think that's worth it because I think the Switch 2 is gonna cost even more money. So. Ooh, look at all those bonuses. But no shiny. It's okay. Yeah, no. For sure. That's kind of what I did when I bought like my second Switch like years ago. It was a birthday thing, to be fair. So like I purposely was like, I'm gonna somehow get enough money at the time to get the Let's Go Pikachu and EV Switch, and then I did, obviously. That was probably the most expensive like birthday gift I've bought in a while, dude. Like I haven't done that in a long time. But to be fair, I haven't had any reason to buy anything that expensive, so. All the save files switch too, though, so trade-in might hurt. Yeah, no, for sure it would. Especially for Pokemon save data, because you can't save Pokemon save data in the cloud, so you'd have to like manually transfer it over, right? No. No, I get you, Dreadful. That's cool that you were able to get an OLED Switch. I've thought about getting an OLED Switch, but now at this point, I'm just like, yeah, it's not really worth it. The Switch 2 is now a thing, so it looks great, honestly. Just It's gonna cost so much money. So much money. Oh, really? Your Switch Lite battery stopped charging? Oh, gosh. That's super annoying. See, that's definitely a huge problem, but like I understand why they would do that though, because they probably were like, hey, like we have better technology, we should probably take advantage of that. But like unfortunately that means you have to like get a different SD card, right? It's like I understood why, but they're like, oh, by the way, they cost more money, and I'm like, ugh. Like just getting like like we talked about this earlier, but like just getting a Switch 2 and like a beefy like memory card that's compatible with it is gonna, like, that alone is like a ton of money, right? Let alone buying a Pro controller. Like, ugh. So much money. But man, do those video games look so much better. Dude, I like lost it when I saw like Tears of a Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I was like, dude, like those games look real good. Which is really sick, honestly, because like you could definitely, you know, like if you play those games on Switch, like, you know, there's all types of issues, but it doesn't look like that anymore. So I've still yet to finish Tears of a Kingdom, so like I'm actually kind of like waiting to get the Switch 2 to properly play it. So I'm like, might as well just wait at this point. Might as well. I'm surprised they didn't announce Mario Odyssey or like another Mario video game. Like I was like kind of shocked, but like it's kind of cool that they're focusing on Donkey Kong since they're like doing his whole like rebrand and stuff, which is like I think pretty solid. I think it'll be fun because like I really like Donkey Kong 64, so like it's not exactly like that, but it's the closest thing we have to that, so I think that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, it definitely looks like Mario Odyssey. Yeah, for sure it does. It's also just weird seeing Donkey Kong like in a different like. I mean, it's a noticeable redesign. So it's like it's definitely weird because I'm so used to his like 3D model, right? So weird. It's gonna take a while to get used to it. Yeah. I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm not in a rush to like, you know, finish any Zelda stuff. I just need the time. Like it's just that's the unfortunate part nowadays. Like I look at playing video games as a time commitment and like I know I don't have the time to like to truthfully enjoy the entirety of like super long video games. So that's why I'm like not actively playing them right now. Cause it's just like wouldn't be smart. Yeah, it's definitely more expressive. I think that's why they did it. Oh my gosh, really? Shiny luck is changing. Thanks, Donkey Kong. Sick. So good. I think that's why they changed Donkey Kong's like overall model. I think they wanted him to be more expressive and like show lots of emotion, like, which honestly I think is a great idea. It's just getting used to it is definitely gonna take a while. That's all right. Thanks, Donkey Kong. Oh, banana. Sweet. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Swoosh. Nah, let's go DK. Donkey Kong. Even though it's just gonna be a little tadpole. It's so funny. Oh, dude, I totally like my chain was still continuing. I technically like started over for no reason. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Let's go check out my Pokemon. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Actually, no, let's go to the battle resort. We can check out like perfect stats and stuff. Bum, 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 bum. But what's so exciting though is it's only a matter of time until we get Super Smash Bros. Melee on Switch 2. Like, that's gonna be so exciting. I can't wait to see how that looks on in 4K. It's gonna be so sick. Just having like an official like version of it's gonna be so cool. Dude, same. With Soul Calibur, I was like, bro, like that's gonna be so fire. I know, we still don't have Smash 64, so hopefully that happens sometime. Dude, what? Oh, let's go. Special defense and speed. Cool. Yeah, I honestly was like, I really didn't think they were gonna do GameCube stuff, and the fact that they actually announced it during like the first ever like Switch 2 Direct is actually so wild. And then they just casually, can we just talk about how casually they showed Coliseum and XD like in the all of the GameCube titles that'll eventually be available. Like, I lost my mind, and I was like, and they're not talking about it? I was like, that's a big deal. Like, dude, it was so wild. They just casually did that. I was like, all right. Hit points. All right, nothing. I don't think the GameCube video games will have full compatibility with Pokemon Home. I think you could transfer stuff out. I don't think you could transfer stuff to it. But you never know, that could change. But I could definitely see like us being able to transfer stuff out once you like purify the Pokemon or whatever. But yeah, dude, like what an absolute W. So our Donkey Kong time pole is timid with 2 perfect stats. It's really good. And then unfortunately our eventually Mightyena is Jolly. I believe it's hidden ability too, which that's nice. That's the other one I have. This one's 3 perfect stats, but this one's better. Technically, yeah, that one's fine. So this one stays. All right, so get the shiny luck is finally like switching up. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion. There's like Fire Emblem. So many. Was it Robo Chibi or Chibi Robo? Right, I think I said backwards. Yeah, that thing. That was huge because that video game is so expensive. So like, dude, they just absolutely tanked like the physical market for those video games, which is a good thing. Because there's really no reason why like the GameCube Pokemon games would be so expensive. Also, that Fire Emblem video game, I'm pretty sure, is like very expensive too. So, there you are. Dexnav. Okay, now it's on my team, so just in case. We'll be okay. Let's see. Hang on. No, that one stays. This one we can evolve. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Yeah. All the upscaled. Yeah, exactly. No, for real. For real, for real. Very exciting stuff. Also, the fact they showcase Wind Waker from the GameCube emulator stuff instead of the HD remake makes me believe that they're gonna remake them again, because they kind of have to, because in both of the GameCube Zelda games there's like online stuff that they put in the HD remakes, and I feel like they probably want to take that stuff out and or rework it. That's probably a reason why they don't like have those games available, but you never know. I don't know. There's just so many like what ifs right now. Like what is going to be like actually possible, you know? It's only a matter of time. I take one break and you find a shiny, Steve. Yep. And then like Legend Zygarde looks so good. Like that Switch 2 version like automatically looks so much better. Like the combat and battling looks super smooth. I was like, yeah, well that's the unfortunate part about like Twilight Princess is that like it was like the HD Zelda video game during the time it came out, and then when they remaked it, like they obviously fixed that problem. Like they kind of have to do it again. It's just the art style doesn't age well. But like when you put all that work into upscaling it and like, you know, doing the work, like it makes such a better product, right? I hope. Dude, if we get 120 frames, Scarlet and Violet. Oh, baby. I don't care if I play at 1080p, 120 frames. Ugh. I really wanted them to show that off, but that stuff may not even be done yet, right? Like it could be planned, but it may not be done, so who knows? Excuse me. There's just so many what ifs right now, like what's gonna be really good. Okay, that one's Jolly. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll go for another one, so I can have the entire family. I want all the Pokemon. I want them all. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if that was still a possibility. I wouldn't be surprised. Like it plays better, but you could still like glitch through the walls. It would be really funny. Yeah, and that's why like I personally just don't like playing Scarlet and Violet too much, because like all like the gameplay constantly like dropping with frames. It's like it just gets annoying. So that's why I love Legends Arceus, because it plays so well. So like that's gonna also like probably play so much better too, right? Can't wait. Well, today is such a better day for Dex. Oh my. Oh, I love Scarlet and Violet. It's just, you know, I just wanted it to play better. Because, like, when obviously, like, on the Switch too, like, that's a free update, so can't wait to see how that works. It's just a matter of time. It's very exciting stuff. I feel like at this point, like, if they wanted to optimize it on Switch 1, I feel like it would have happened by now. Like, they tried, but I feel like they really were just, like, limited, truly. Sword and Shield on paper isn't, like, a bad Pokemon video game. It's just not really good for shiny hunting. Like, Dynamax Adventures is, like, the best method besides, like, hatching Pokemon eggs. So it's really good for full odds, I would say. But in terms of like shiny methods, it's not like the best. I wish it was, but like it's good, but it's not like the best, right? I really want to play Temtem. Hate it. I wanna find all the Lumas. I'll single-handedly bring back the hype for Temtem. It plays really good on computer, but it's also just like the reason I want to play it is I want to play the Switch version and like use my GameCube setup and play like 2 copies at the same time. It's the only reason why I would want to play it. I technically could play 3. I could play a PC version and like 2 Switch versions. Like, I need to do all that. Temtem is basically like a Pokemon MMO, basically, that like came out in the past like 4 or 5 years. I think it's still technically like in early access. I don't think it's like fully done yet. It's just another like monster catching video game that just like has shiny hunting. It is fully done? Okay. They're really cute. There's a lot of cool Tems. Like they some of them are really cute. Having to be online 100% though. Yeah, I feel like Temtem would really benefit if they had like a single player option. No more updates are gonna be done. I just when I saw something about them doing updates, but like it's very like few and far between. Like there's no like guarantee of when they'll be done kind of thing, which is like I guess fine. I don't know. I just want to find all the Lumas. That's all I really care about. I just want to be like, yeah, so I have them all. I don't know, just Temtem Tuesdays has a cool ring to it, you know. Oh gosh, what you were saying, Dreadful. like I said, man, I could do it. Maybe it's my calling. Who knows? I don't know. I just want to do stuff that's fun, but. Yeah, just getting like 2 physical copies and then like buying online for my other Switch is like, all right now. It's not overly expensive. I just like, is it really worth it? Eh. The idea is definitely awesome. I think it could be really fun. Yes. So if you want to build a Dexnav chain, you have to battle every Pokemon that spawns and battle them. So yes, you would have to. There's like a 3-headed snake, Tim. That was really cool. I want to get that as like a Luma. It's really powerful. You don't have to. So like, you don't have to battle the Pokemon, but if you want the extra shiny buffs that come from building a Dexnav chain, you have to. So there's basically one of two ways you can Dexnav shiny Pokemon. You can actively build a Dexnav chain to get extra shiny bonuses, or you can rely on the search level and a shiny charm and just do runaway encounters. So I've heard about it, but I have like no desire to play it. I think I just really like Temtem. I like what they're trying to do with it, and I want to see it do well. I just didn't give it like, I didn't have the determination to like play it a lot like years ago. Because also it was only on a computer, so like now that it's like, you know, available like on multiple stuff, that's kind of changes things. I think just the multi-hunting with GameCube controller honestly really changes the concept of doing it for me personally. Are you allowed to go to the Pokemon Center? No, if you leave, your chain breaks. So basically what I'm doing is, since this is grass Dexnav, like you basically have to encounter and battle 100 Pokemon, and then at the 100 chain, like that's peak shiny odds. So you basically have to be able to battle 100 Pokemon in like one go, basically. So you have to have enough Pokemon moves to battle 100 Pokemon, basically. That's like the goal. So like you don't want to like go to the Pokemon Center, basically. You want to try to avoid that as possible. Yeah, because I know Nexomon has like shiny Pokemon or shiny Mons of the sort. Just watch my Dexnav video whenever you got time. It'll tell you everything you need to know. I'm currently in the process of making a desert Dexnav tutorial. So I just finished all of the vocal recordings for it today before I started stream, which is like really good. I guess so. It's just like collecting, you know. I just like collecting shiny Pokemon. It's really easy for me to understand when you're watching my videos. Thanks. It's like, it's so hard to make videos because like that is like something people care about, is like how you like enunciate and like how you like have tone in your voice. I'm like, I don't care. Especially when it's a tutorial, like I really have to talk so clearly, and even when I do that, I still jumble my words, and I hate it. Like I'm so glad that like I just make videos the way I want to make it. Because if I ever had to keep making videos, being like, "What's going on, guys? We're gonna find a Dexnav shiny," I would simply quit. Like that doesn't sound fun. That sounds like just so much people pleasing and like sounds so fake. I just throw it in the trash. I don't care if anybody does that for their content, to be so clear. I can't do that. Like, I don't think that's the way you make stuff. I pretty much keep my Pokemon in the video games I catch them. I'll transfer pretty much all of my 3DS Pokemon whenever Pokemon Bank is officially going to shut down. So for the time being, they just stay in the video game I find them in. Bam, bam, bam. No. I don't want a shiny Poochyena. Go away. Go away. What's going on, Team Sky? What's happening? My favorite comments I get all the time now is like, wow, I genuinely am kind of shocked of how calm you were. It's like, oh, you know. Some days it's just not that exciting. Some days you're just like, cool. I have a 3DS capture card. So it's basically like a physical mod to your 3DS that it's basically like a capture board that gets installed into your 3DS. So we are trying to find some shiny Pokemon. That's what it's all about. Do I have a 3DS capture command? No, not anymore. I have to make another one. You go to 3dscapture.com, not sponsored. They make capture cards still for new Nintendo 3DS and for original DS. No, I didn't update the shiny counter. Whoopsies. Good call. I definitely have my reactions where I lose my mind, but like I don't have like the space. You know what I mean? Like I'm very cautious of like how I take up space, right? And like yeah, like I ain't trying to be super loud. That's just not my thing. Now if I have the space to do that, I mean that's then I just do whatever I want. Is there a red star in the summary? Yes. Yes. If you watch my Charmander video I made for Pokemon X and Y, that's how I was able to tell the Charmander was shiny to make the resets faster. So you only look for the shiny star. So especially for the Kanto starters, you're just looking for like the shiny star. If you ever have questions about it, so. That's another video I need to make. I have all the footage for it. I just need to like put a script together, record the vocals, and be like, this is how you get the Kanto starters and Pokemon X and Y. It's like I have 2 of the 3 of them, so might as well. Yeah, because if you watch my Shiny Froakie video I have like from a couple years ago, like you'll see that like the the shiny is like the stars in the summary. I need another one. So this is the only way to get Time Pole and its evolutions. So I'm basically Dexnaving the entire family. Yeah. That's pretty much my goal with the Dexnav now, is to like make the most out of it. And then like make progress. But there's so many Pokemon I have to catch multiples of, so. And if I ever get bored of this, I'll just go somewhere else and do whatever. So. It's already 7 o'clock, man. Time's flying by. You're going for the shiny Totodile? You don't have space in your party, so you have to check the PC all the time? Oh, no. Oh, that's so annoying. That makes it so much longer. Ugh. That's rough. I'd be upset too. Yeah, I would love to do that. I just need like an extra copy of these video games so I could like, well, technically I have a copy that's like in the process of that, but I need to actually finish that Shiny playthrough. I have so many projects, man. I swear my ADHD never allows me to like finish things because I get too excited about other things all the time. Like, I literally did not want to record any footage today, so I was like, I'm not going to do my Let's Go Pikachu Pokedex video, so I'm going to work on a completely different video. That's what I did today. All I had to do was record, like, some really simple footage, but I was like, nope, not today. We're doing something else. So I guess checking the PC is a lot better. Gotcha. It's just a C dot. Oh, oops. With like 3,000 soft resets. Gotcha. Are you gonna use Totodile in the brand new Pokemon video game? Totodile is such a good shiny though, so it's like, yeah, it's real nice. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I like Cyndaquil. I like all three of them, but yeah, definitely Totodile has the more like unique one for sure. Or sure, shiny roll. No. Why? Also, this is just a reminder that faster we get my Clips channel to 1,000 subs, we will be live streaming and playing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. So if you haven't subscribed to the Clips channel, go do that. Thanks. You get SpongeBob. We're almost halfway there. Spider-Man playthrough? I don't know. I wanna do SpongeBob first. Cause I have Spider-Man 2 for Xbox. I feel like having too many different incentives doesn't get people hyped for like the original one, you know? Come on. Don't you want me to play SpongeBob? SpongeBob. Xbox. SpongeBob. Sorry, it's in like a Ziploc bag, so it's all like reflective-y. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Dude, I know the music is so good. Dude, like the remixed like X and Y battle theme sounds so good. I can't wait to hear all the Kalos music and Legends. Because Kalos has like such a good soundtrack, so yeah, man, I'm very excited to see more of it for sure. Now feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Is that a puppy? Wow. It's already 7 o'clock, man. Time's flying by today. Cool. Unova stuff, though, in due time. Do. SpongeBob SquarePants. I feel like you could find Surskit's evolution in the wild. Let me see. Like at a different spot. I don't really know. Can you find it at a different spot? Masquerain. Oh, you can. Route 102. Oh, it's a surfing Dexnav, I think. Yeah, it's a surfing Dexnav. What's 111? Is it also a surfing Dexnav? That's interesting though. That's actually a really interesting Pokemon to do surfing Dexnav for, not gonna lie. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so that's definitely one I'll definitely try to not find again, hopefully. No, I know it's on the bottom screen. I just wasn't like aware if like it would spawn in the grass or not. And it's a surfing Pokemon. Surfing here is terrible. The little pond is too small. It's not good. Too small. Bubbles. Do I have all the possible shiny legends in this copy? Technically, no. There's a couple I didn't get. Really not too interested in finding them, honestly, because I'm going to get all of the legendary Pokemon in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon in a Beast Ball, so like that's more exciting for me to focus on, so... Doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Excuse me, keep yawning. Been talking too much today. In a beast ball, you say? In a beast ball. That's not a shiny Ralts. No, sir. I've seen clips of the Minecraft movie, and it just looks so silly. For sure not going to see that in theaters, but I'll definitely watch it one day. I just personally hate going to the movie theaters now, so that's why I just don't go. No, you don't like Minecraft? Oh, but it's so good. It's so good. It's one of those video games where you literally could just do like the same thing over and over and over, and like it's fun. Well, they tell you how to craft stuff. They like tell you what you have to get. Like Minecraft nowadays is a lot easier to understand than like older versions. I use the PowerPoint O powers. You could use Lepa berries as well, but I have the O power, so I just use that. It's really not that hard to like. All you really have to make sure is that your Pokemon party can battle 100 Pokemon. Like you don't have to like have like a ton of stuff. Like you really just have to only have like 100 Pokemon moves. As long as your Pokemon are strong enough, like that's all you really need. And for some Pokemon, they can have power points that have a ton for like one move specifically. So, oh, gotcha, Forever. I get what you're saying. No one said you had to be good at building. Super Minecraft kid, duh. It's like I'm joking, but I'm not. But like if like genuinely my Minecraft channel like did so well, I probably would like heavily slow down on Pokemon. because I probably just let the hyperfixation of Minecraft just take over. Because I've done Pokemon stuff for like a decade, so like, yeah. But it really just depends, you know. You would switch TMs whenever you ran out. Yeah, I'm telling you, you just need to get enough Pokemon. Like, you're like having 3 Pokemon on your team should be plenty. Because basically once you get your Dexnav chain to 100, like the chain starts over. So that's why you only need to have a Pokemon team that has at least 100 moves all together, right? Or if you're like synchronizing for like a Pokemon nature, like just make the same Gardevoir a bunch of times or something. Yeah, because Dexnaving is not really something you should do early on in the video game, because it's just not really the best thing to do. But it's possible. It's just, you know, you'll have lots of over-leveled Pokemon if you do it that way, so... No, I totally get you, Forever. No, I totally get you. I understand that so well. That's kind of what I was doing for my Shiny playthrough. Like the Dexnav team was just for Dexnaving, but they weren't actually a part of the team. There you go. That's a good strategy. Rolls. Hey there, buddy, old pal. Because it's Friday night and I found 2 sparkles. Do. Nice. All that potential. So much potential. Nothing. Dude, we got so lucky with that last shiny. It's like wild. Just got so lucky. Because it went back to level 2. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah. That's what it's supposed to do. You literally broke the chain. It would be pretty wild if the chain just kept going and then the shiny stuff just reset, but unfortunately it doesn't. So. Unfortunately it does not. Ooh, it's got Shadow Sneak. That's cool. That's cool. It's not blue. Yeah, we got a shiny time pull. Time pull? I don't know. We found one of these. So now we just have to find one more for the entire shiny family, pretty much. And then before that was the Shiny Poochyena. So we're making progress today, finally. Feels like forever. 3 perfect stats. Tim. Could be wrong. Tim Pole. Time Pole. Tim Pole. Yeah, dude. Like, terrible words. Cool. I mean, they're cool. I mean, that's basically what you have on the Nintendo Switch. Like, you're basically just playing an emulator of those games. What's going on, Delete? I purposely, like, for shiny hunting, I purposely play on physical hardware because I want that experience. Like, I think shiny hunting isn't fun if you play on an emulator, because then it kind of takes away, like, the risk to reward ratio, as well as it's really easy to cheat shiny Pokemon on an emulator, so I don't care what people do, but that's why I personally play, like, physical copies of stuff, you know? Yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see. Actually work for it. Yeah, that's always my point, because, like, there's ways to find cheaper copies of Pokemon. You just may have to play a different language, but, like, if you want that authentic experience, like, it's not impossible to get a copy. But my thing too with just a lot of video game stuff in general is that if you really like something so much, like, just figuring out the way to, like, somehow get the money together to buy that thing is gonna feel so much more satisfying than playing, like, an emulated version of anything or whatever. Because you had to work hard to achieve said thing or things, because you may have to buy a bunch of stuff. But, like, that's how I've always kind of looked at it. Like, I want to have a reward or something to work towards, or I sometimes just flat out don't care, right? But, like, everybody values things differently, and, like, what's valuable to them or what means something to them, right? Like, if I just buy a Switch 2 at some point, hopefully, like, if I can only get the system just so I can play, like, Scarlet and Violet at a better, you know, quality, I mean that's still a win. You know, I've plenty of Pokemon video games that would, like, transfer over to the Switch 2, and, like, hopefully all of them would play better, right? But, like, I mean, I'm more focused on getting a new computer versus a Switch 2, so That's my main problem this year, is having to get a whole new computer set up, unfortunately. I mean, it doesn't really matter like how people are gonna get their Switch to, you know what I mean? Like it's a rough time for everybody. So like, I'm never gonna make people feel bad for not having a Switch 2 day one. You know what I mean? Like that stuff's silly, man. Like everybody's struggling to pay their bills and, you know, get food on the table, kind of thing. I do have a shiny Arceus. I found it many years ago. You can go on my channel. There's a video. It's like under 600 soft reset, something like that. So I found it years ago. Pretty much found it right when it came out. Going for a Swablu. I mean, the main thing is watch my Dexnav video. It's like less than like 3 minutes. So that'll explain, especially for Swablu, because that's a grass encounter. Realistically, you should do Pokemon hordes for Swablu, because there's a spot that's like 100% Swablu. But that's really up to you, honestly. Yeah, but just watch my quick video on how to Dexnav, and it'll explain everything you need to know. So, especially for this, if it's grass Dexnav, like that video covers in like 3 minutes. And if obviously if you have more questions, you can just ask me. I'll be here. The last shiny was at like 23, I think it was. Yeah, 23 chain, I think. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. First Swablu on 114 ended up getting C dot. Yeah, there's a different spot. There's a different spot for Swablu that's like 100%. Just can't remember the spot. Do you have all the shiny Pokemon if you combine all the video games? No, gosh, no. Eventually, that's my goal, but I don't care about it. I haven't done like a proper shiny inventory, so I really don't know the actual number I'm at. I think I'm around like somewhere between like 6 to like 700 or more. I don't really know. I haven't done like a proper shiny check. So I have lots of duplicates, but I just, at some point I stopped caring about like finding them all, and I just started doing stuff that was really fun. So at that point I kind of just like stopped caring about like the total shiny Pokedex stuff. So eventually I will like find everything, but I'm kind of like starting over in a way, because like I want to like do that anyway, because it gives me a reason to like, you know, have like a start and there's like an end, right? What's up, Katie? That's kind of what this Dexnav thing is like. By the like, so the end of the end result with this Dexnav project is I'm going to Dexnav for everything that's possible, and then if I can't find its evolution later or whatever, I would just Dexnav extra of that shiny so I could like complete the shiny family. So then like eventually like I will have everything that's like worthwhile from Dexnav shiny hunting. So then I technically don't ever have to do it again. I can just like focus on other projects, right? No, you're fine, Dreadful. No worries. That's not a shiny, Ralts. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Cool. Dude, this thing is stacked. 55. Oh, you did? How'd that go? Fair Pokemon game? Depends. Pokemon Crystal, X and Y, Legends Arceus. Those are some of my favorites. I would say. Do 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 do. Oh, you started this week. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Hopefully it goes well. Do 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 do. All right, so let me take a quick little break, and then when I get back, we will continue our shiny hunting. Good, as you should. Nothing wrong with that, Katie. Anyways, let me take a quick little break. Go check on my cats and stuff, and then we shall get back to looking for some Dexnav shiny Pokemon. So I'll be right back.
Welcome to Shiny Pokémon.
Alright, I'm done. That's obnoxious, Steve. Steve from Minecraft. Cats are good. Break time was good. Gotta have my snacks. Yeah, so tomorrow's plan is to play as much Legends Arceus as humanly possible. So that's what we're gonna try to do tomorrow. We're like super close to finishing that shiny Pokedex, so no cats waiting. They just don't want to hang out with me today. Like they were like hanging out in my room, and then they both left. There's like we move stuff around in our other room, and I feel like they're more occupied with that. So they're just kind of like getting used to the room just shifting a little bit. So I mean, they said hi to me on my break, but then they were just like, meh. I'm over it, human. No, they truly are, dude. Especially Zoe, man. She'll wake me up like if my door's open, she will wake me up at like 6 o'clock on the dot, being like, I want food. I'm like, no, it's too early. It's either that or she just wants me up because she wants to play. One of the two things. It's like cute in theory, but sometimes like had like Zoe like scratch my face. I'm like, ugh. But it's like such a like a subtle like tap on the face, you know? But I don't want her to like get used to that. But it is genuinely really funny when like I've like woken up before, like naturally, and then like she's just sitting right next to me. Just staring. Yeah, no, they definitely do. Yeah, like Misha and Zoe get really bothered if we like, well, especially me, like, cause if I'm up super late and I'm still on my computer, they hate it. But then there's like also times where like they like that I'm up. So it's weird. It just depends on the day sometimes. But typically they like going to bed at the same time that we do. But there's other times where the cat's just like hanging out with me because I'm just like up and doing stuff. So they get like that like second wind. Like, Dad's up. It's funny. Cause I'll still be up in the middle of the night and like I'll hear them just like running around. Like full speed. Dude, just imagine if this video game had character customization. Ugh. It'd have been so good. Or at least like changing like the color of the outfit, like that would have been nice. That would have been nice. Oh, I know, it's so typical for them to do that in the morning. Yeah. It's just funny because I'm up. So I just see them. What are you going for, Trash? Congrats on the shiny Meowth. Growlithe. Gotcha. That's exciting. Oh, was it really? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, that's what Zoe does a lot of the time. So like when I like lay down to like watch TV or just like, you know, it's just like a time to just like relax for the night. She doesn't like to cuddle me. She likes to lay on top of me. And if I'm not laying like on my back, like she'll just like sit next to me and like wait. But she's getting better with it now because now she understands that she can like lay on me differently and like she actually likes that now, I think. So it's just funny though. She won't like cuddle with me unless I'm like laying a certain way first, and then she'll like adjust accordingly. Because like last night she was laying on me and she passed out, dude. She was like out cold for like an hour. It was real cute. Then I had to get up. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely days where I have to like close my door so that I can sleep. Because there's been some nights where like both the cats will be like play fighting and stuff, and like to wake up in the middle of the night because that is like whoa, you know. It's intense. They're going at like 200%. I'm at like 20%. Oh, really? Yo, that's so good. They're gonna be best friends before you know it. Oh, no, for sure. Luckily, our cats don't really do that too much. But I think that's because we have, like, a lot of stuff on our counters, so they can't do that. Oh, you have a Gardevoir in Pokemon Sleep? Nice. Dude, I really like the event they're doing right now in Pokemon Sleep with the Cresselia and like Darkrai thing, like so cool. I feel like sometimes Pokemon Sleep has better events than Pokemon Go. Just like the overall themes are better. I also just feel like they just do more of that in Pokemon Sleep, so. No, I don't want that. The Swablu only? Yeah. I'd have to look it up. Let me find that out for you. What's going on, roast beef? I know you have to like surf and like use cut to get to the spot. But it's by like Dewford Town, I think. Like north of it. No, is that the town? No. I don't know. Getting my locations mixed up. Alright, so Mega Ruby. I think it's Route 115. Yeah, it's Route 115. Yeah, and you have to use surf and cut. Yeah, it's Route 115. Yeah. So it's 100% Swablu on Route 115. It's at like the very top. So it's like it's northwest from like that cave entrance from that one cave. You go it's like you go over it's like to the west and then up. Yeah. Yeah, go to Route 115. It's at the very top, but you have to use surf to get there. Or actually, I think you just have to use Rock Smash, I think. Or is that... I don't know if that's Rock Smash. I'm pretty sure you have to surf there. I mean, I could check, but like then that would break my chain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure to use cut, though. Yeah. But it's definitely worth it, because then Swablu's 100% of the time there, so that's cool. It's pretty cool. Noggin, it's going. How you doing? You got Seedot and Zubat. Sick. Yeah, Pokemon Hordes are a lot of fun. It's a good time. It's really simple to do. That's why I always encourage it, because it's a really simple thing to do. Doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Should make a video on that. Like how to get an easy shiny Swablu. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I found it shiny during like my 24-hour live stream at some point. I was like watching anime while shiny hunting because like chat was like so like not talkative, so I just like watched anime for like a few hours. We got one time pull and then we found a shiny Poochyena today. Yeah, the 5% Axew. Yeah. I still don't have that one. If I ever get a third 3DS capture card, I want to try for that shiny Sudowoodo so bad. Because it's like a 1% Pokemon find. Yeah, plus the rain. Oh, I know. That too. 8 o'clock, folks. Been here for 2.5 hours already. Boost. Dude, Shiny Talo is such a good shiny. So good. Oh, you did find the XU. Oh, never mind. My bad. Yo, thanks, Sleepy. Yeah, no. Yeah, because you can get a shiny heat more, but like that route is always raining. So it just like it hurts. Alright, Dreadful. Get some good sleep. We'll see you. Was the worst? Probably Basculin. I don't dislike many Pokemon, but I hate Basculin. Tandem Mouse, that's another terrible shiny. I'd agree. Cool Pokemon, terrible shiny. But I like also hate Basculin, so yeah. Basculegion's cool though. That's a cool fish. Poliwhirl? Nah, Poliwhirl's fine. There was a time where I hated seeing shiny Poliwhirl, but I'm cool with it now. Dude, Scizor is such a cool Pokemon. I actually found it at, I have one in Scarlet and Violet. It's really pretty. All like the steel Pokemon look really metallic in Scarlet and Violet. It's really nice. It's pretty cool. I know a lot of people don't like green shiny Pokemon, but for some of them, it really like suits them. And for like Scizor, that makes sense. Like it's a bug Pokemon. Like that makes sense. Doesn't have to always make sense, but like, you know, why not? Yeah, shiny Skarmory. Yeah, buddy. Excuse me. Steve, get another shiny Pokemon today. Ooh. Technically, yeah, because yeah, this is the Mighty Yana. It's evolving. It's so pretty. I love that Mighty has a blue nose and blue eyes. It really makes it pop. It's very pretty. Sweet. It's added to the collection, baby. She's so pretty. I like Shiny Espeon. I know a lot of people hate it. But I don't care. Makes sense to me. Like, it's such an alien looking Pokemon, so the fact that it's green makes total sense to me. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. What will I do to celebrate when I reach 100K on Twitch? Funny enough, I already did that once upon a time. Long ago, before I left Twitch, I already achieved it. The problem is that pretty much since I've been back to streaming on Twitch, like, I just lose a lot of followers, but I'm sure they're like old accounts or like bot accounts. So yeah, once upon a time, Twitch did actually have 100K followers. So realistically, no idea. I don't really care about getting to milestones anymore. All I really care about is if I'm able to do this as a job. That's kind of more important than milestones to me. Because I feel like if I only focus on like the 100K subs or subs on YouTube, 100K follows on Twitch, like, then I'm not really focusing on like the content per se. I'm more focused on the goal. I don't really care about hitting either one. I've been like close to 100K subs on YouTube for like 3 years now. Like, I don't care. Cool. I'll probably celebrate somehow. I just, you know, I don't want to make plans for celebrating something that I haven't achieved yet. You know what I mean? That just seems silly. It's like, I don't know when I'll get 100K followers on Twitch again. I don't know when I'll get 100K subs on YouTube. So I would rather plan something when, like, that reality is actually going to happen, right? So probably, honestly, what I probably realistically would probably do is just spend the entire day playing one of my favorite Pokemon video games to celebrate, honestly. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Like, they have a ton of very good GameCube games coming to Switch 2. The only problem is us acquiring a Switch 2 for a reasonable price. What's going on, Rave? What's happening? Dude, at this point in time, I have no idea if I'm getting a Switch 2. Like, I don't know if I'll have the money for it. It's to be determined. Yeah, I've been streaming on Twitch since like end of 2023, something like that. Oh no, for sure. Hey man, I don't care what people do, you know, if you can't afford a Switch 2 because it's too much money, I get it. I mean, I can't. Like, I'll be very fortunate if I'm able to get one. Definitely not a day one Switch 2 buyer, that's for sure. Like, I don't see it in the cards right now, right? But like, you know, hopefully I find a way to make it happen. Yeah, I still have my original Switch from like day one Switch. See, honestly, the only reason I was able to buy a day one Switch back then was because I lived in my parents' house still. Because I bought like everything. So like didn't have to pay rent, didn't have to pay pretty much any really expensive bills. So I definitely had that I guess freedom at the time. I think a lot of people just, I think for a lot of people they're just gonna wait because they just canceled the pre-order stuff. So I think honestly waiting is a good thing for pretty much everybody because of price, or you want to see a certain thing and you may have to wait to find out that information. So a little too fast there. I do think the Nintendo Discord thing is actually kind of cool. Even though it doesn't like look the best, I think that's just still cool that you can kind of see what everyone's doing while just playing your Switch too. So, hang on, let me read it. Actually, hang on. The same stuff, I'm not trying to be mean. So basically the reason why I'm finding these Pokemon again is I want to catch them, one, in a Premier Ball for the most part, and then number two, I'm finding duplicates of the Pokemon, so basically build a shiny Pokedex. So I'm basically trying to make the most out of Dexnav, pretty much. It's just like in order to actually make progress, I have to like get everything that's required. So like that just takes a while. Also, the fact that I am still doing content that I did 8 years ago is why people watch. So like people like that I Dexnav still. So it's kind of a win-win. It's just I'm approaching the shiny hunting differently is why we're basically doing the same thing. I mean, I pretty much play everything. It's just, you know, I don't like... A lot of the times I end up playing the same video game for like a good week or two, and then I'll like play something else, but I've been just kind of doing this for like the past like week or two of streaming, so. What's going on, Slater? Nah, you're fine, Rave. It's a good question to ask, but genuinely, like, I'm basically trying to, like, start the Dexnav project and then basically, like, end it by, like, finding everything that's humanly possible from these video games. It's like there is, like, an end goal now, so... Answering the YouTube chat questions? I am. Hello? Just did. I don't really care. I don't think, I don't really have an idea of when they'll get the shiny. I don't know. I just focus on actually doing the activity. Any tips on Dexnav before beating the video game? I mean, it's pretty much just all about search level at that point, and like building up a Dexnav chain. Every 5 encounters, you get a shiny boost. So the higher the search level, the better. I would definitely say like have like a Dexnav team, so you don't end up like over leveling your actual Pokemon team. Obviously use repels the entire time, and yeah. Got a shiny Piplup from eggs on Ultra Moon. There you go. We're about to... Funny enough, we actually haven't had a maxed out Dexnav chain today. Will we find the shiny in the next 10 encounters? We're gonna find out. Don't need an extra shiny Lillipup. Shiny Ralts would be pretty nice. Nope. Gen 7 does. So an original Sun and Moon, on average, it takes 3 minutes to do a soft reset. For the Ultra Sun Moon games, it's about 220 to 230. So pretty much Gen 7 would be like the worst starter amount of time to check if it's shiny or not. Yeah, dude, that Rowlet took me 5 years to find. Just no. Never doing that again. No thanks. If you skip Sun and play Ultra Sun, for the most part, yeah. They're not too different. Like, the story differences are pretty, like, late in the story anyway. So you're pretty much playing practically the same video game. But Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon has a lot more content. So, like, I would definitely tell you to play the Ultra games anyway. Shiny hunting's better. There's more stuff for, like, in the post game in terms of like a playthrough, just everything. There's just more to do. So the shiny hunting's better. There's legendary Pokemon and Ultra Beasts you can get. It's great. You can explore Ultra Space and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. You don't get to do that in the original. Yeah, there's just a lot of shiny locks in original Sun and Moon. Type Null is really good to get in the original Sun and Moon. So if you care about that one shiny, like, it's a lot easier to get Type Null shiny from those video games for sure. So Peak shiny odds. Nope. Wow, 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 wow. I haven't leveled up a Pokemon to level 100 in a long time. Typically, honestly, I got a decent amount of mine from just Dexnaving a ton. If you get a lucky egg and have experience share and do the Elite Four stuff, like that's a good way to get some experience for your Pokemon. Because I don't know if the Chansey base Blissey stuff works anymore. I have no idea. I never did it. But generally, a lot of my like level 100 Pokemon are from just Dexnav. So because once you go to like different spots, like different areas in this video game, like obviously the Pokemon are higher up level, and like every 5 encounters is like, you know, more levels, which means more experience. So actually, we can put the Mightyena in the PC now, since our Dexnav chain is broken. Yeah, pretty much once you get to a chain of 100, if nothing shows up, I mean, you're pretty much done, so. Reshiram and Zekrom, gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I probably just battled the Elite Four a bunch of times. Got the shiny puppers. Ta-da! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So many. Sweet. Do 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 do. Yeah, this will probably be the last Dexnav chain like we work on tonight, so let's see if we can find one more shiny before I run out of time. Time pull. Mm-hmm. do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do. Yeah, so like I said, tomorrow we're gonna play lots of Legends Arceus. That is the plan. Take a break from all the Dexnaving. I don't need the shiny. No. That's right. Cool. Everything is awesome. Sweet. Just want one more shiny. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be such a long while until I have all the Pokemon, so I can actually make progress. But the nice thing though is that like if I collect all the shiny Pokemon and all I have to do is like level Pokemon up to get to their, you know, evolutions, like then we can actually make progress. So just lots of duplicates we still have to get, unfortunately. Boost. Nope. That's a great question. It would be interesting if it was. But I don't think so because the size difference of the actual system. But yeah, it would honestly be really cool if they like made like a Switch One like dock improvement like that. The 2's just taller. Well, like the Switch 2 is wider. It's like longer. So like the center of where the console's at could be weird. I don't know. That we'll have to wait and see. I would assume it would work. It may not fit super perfectly, but yeah, like literally having a fan was like just so smart. I think the problem with like the Switch 1 is that like they were developing the system at a time when Nintendo was not doing well, so like they definitely could have probably done that. But to be fair, they also could have had like the OLED Switch have a fan on the dock, but they like didn't do that either, so. No, I'm talking about like how long it is. Because when you put it in the dock, like if it fits in the center of it still. I think if you don't have the Joy-Cons, it should fit fine. I don't know. That's what I'm talking about. Like if like how because it may not fit in like the exact center of the Switch 2 dock because like the Switch 2 is technically like longer. But that's with the Joy-Cons attached and stuff. So that would be really nice though if it worked. Because like that fan is actually like so cool. Because what I do when I play on my Switch for a really long time, I actually, so what I do is like the back piece for the Switch dock, I actually like leave it open. So like the airflow can get to the system a lot better. Yeah, it's not like a perfect strategy, but like it works. Like I definitely noticed a difference. You said it was so cool. Oh, I mean, kind of. Wasn't trying to make a pun, but I made it anyway. But It's just I'm so excited for the Switch too, but it's just like the worst time for it. But like they probably have they probably have so many Switch 2s ready to sell, but like just like the selling price is just all over the place. Accidental puns are the best. No, for real. So I feel like that's why they delayed the Switch 2 for so long, is 'cause like they probably couldn't get like the graphics chips and all that stuff. So it's like, well, now they probably have all that stuff, but it's like now they got to figure out the price. It's like, ugh. It's just gonna be like differently priced, I feel like, everywhere, and that's gonna be annoying. No, you're not allowed to evolve. Nope. Still going? Yeah, so it's only been 3 hours. Tomorrow's even longer, so I'm not working on videos during the day, so I'm pretty much just gonna, once I'm ready to go, we're just gonna start streaming. Feels longer. I mean, yeah. Yeah, but it's only been like 3 hours, so. Do. I have a lot of Legends Arceus to play tomorrow. Lots of stuff to do. Ooh. It's moving a little too fast there. You must have 10 boxes of eggs? Oh my gosh. Are you just like collecting? Like, how many boxes are you trying to collect? So many boxes. You see my boxes? So many. Oh, you got Shiny Xerneas and Ultra Sun. Epic. What are you gonna catch it in? Only 10 at a time? Gotcha. My boxes. So many Pokemon eggs. I mean, that's like 300 Pokemon eggs, so that's pretty solid. That's what I was doing when I was trying to get my shiny team in Scarlet and Violet. It was so many eggs. So many. Thinking dive ball. Nice. That's very exciting. Bump, 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 bam. Ooh, it's a boost. Another shiny boost. Bump, bam, 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 bam. Another shiny boost, dude. Sick. Still no shiny. Boo. Do. 23. It'd be really funny if I found the shiny again at 23. That'd be cool. Would have been cool. Bum, 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 bum. That's the only downside of collecting so many boxes of eggs is if you get the shiny so fast, then you have like so many boxes of eggs you have to hatch. It's the only downside. And sometimes you just don't get that extra shiny, and it's just sad. I've been there many times before. It's quite annoying. I hope that's something we can do in the future, because in a backwards way, you could delete Pokemon eggs if you had Pokemon Stadium 2, and like you were like actually playing on your like save file from like Gold, Silver, Crystal. So I think that'd be cool if you actually could like delete Pokemon eggs in the future, or at like the very least like have like an option you can turn on that will allow you to like delete eggs. You got 3 in the first box. That's so awesome. I've had 2 shiny Rowlets in the same box before. That was like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Box 34, the last 10 eggs. Oh my gosh. So many. Yeah, man, I haven't done Masuda method in quite some time. I just have like no desire to do it right now. Oh, I'm sure it did. That's so many boxes. Ugh, that's so many, you know? Like, ugh. So many boxes. Do. Do. do 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 do. Yeah, I think I'll do like 20 more. We'll get to that 50 chain, unless I found a shiny before then. It's kind of my plan for tonight. See what happens. No, I totally get you. So many boxes. Ugh. So that's like kind of a good thing when you have to get multiple of like the same shiny. So that like you totally can like collect way too many. It's definitely worth it. But like just having that many eggs is just a lot. It takes up a lot of storage. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've thought about doing like shiny challenges where I like collected the entirety of like the Pokemon storage and Pokemon eggs and like how many shinies Pokemon could you get with like an entire save file of Pokemon eggs. Just like never did it. Still a good idea though. I'll probably do it in the future when like I go back to maybe like Scarlet and Violet for stuff. Who knows? No, I don't blame you. I mean, we still have no idea when Pokemon Bank's going away, so I don't blame you at all. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Nope. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Pokemon like Bank goes away this year, because like Switch 2 is the thing. They may have other options for, you know, all the Pokemon now. I mean, who knows? It's just going to be a sad day when it does happen. Because there really is no reason to take it away. I mean, they honestly should still be making tons of money off of like X and Y. Like they're missing out on easy money right now. Like if you could just go to the eShop and like buy X and Y on your 3DS, like whenever, like people would buy it. Or if they just reprinted X and Y, just because why not, you know? Yeah. Do 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 do. To be fair, like, Nintendo Switch Online is really cheap for the entire year. Like, the expansion pack stuff is obviously more money, but you really don't need all that unless you like retro stuff, right? But obviously I do, so, you know, I don't mind paying out that extra money because, like, I get the value out of it, right? And like GameKeep stuff being on Switch too, like that's just a win-win to keep the expansion pack online service. Because the cool part is you could still have the same service on your regular Switch and on your Switch too if you have like the same account logged in and stuff like that. Oh no, for sure. Yeah, it'll be a sad day whenever they announce Pokemon Bank going away. But for right now, it's, you know, it's still working, it's still a thing. What's going on, Hollow? What's happening? I need to actually go back to my X and Y shiny like collection stuff because I haven't done that in forever. Oh, do ya? Nice. That's another thing I really want to do is like collect all the Pokemon from each video game. Like have my own living Pokedex from like each generation that it's possible. Obviously, the Switch games are better to do that for, because then, you know, all the bonus shiny Pokemon and stuff you get from Pokemon Home. I go for Charmander and X and Y. Yeah, buddy. Let's hope you get it soon. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, like all the Pokemon for like Pokemon Home? Like the shiny mythical stuff? Hi, Mango. That's funny. Oh, the 20th anniversary? Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Pretty much everything before like COVID feels like an entire lifetime ago. It's like a different reality. Oh, my video that I made? Yeah, I mean, like that information was so hard to find, so that's why I purposely like went for that shiny Charmander so that, you know, more people could go find it shiny. But like I kind of had to have proof to, you know, help people, you know. But yeah, no, it's a great shiny project to do. Especially for X and Y. I really need to make the one for the Kanto starters because I have all the footage, so definitely need to do that in the future. Sparkles. For the best nature for Bulbasaur. Nice. Bum, 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 banana, down. Do, 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 do. Oh, you did an only starter team? Interesting, interesting. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Hollow. Take it easy. We will see you later. Do, 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 do. I haven't had them in a while, Momo, but they're good. They're very similar, like Laffy Taffy. But my go-to candy has been the Nerds clusters. They make my brain happy. Do 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 do. I mean, to be fair though, like Fennekin like gets a good move pool. You get some psychic moves and stuff, right? Did you evolve them or no? Do do. Really? I mean, I could see it because like when it doesn't have its hidden ability, it's not as useful, right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. Especially during a playthrough, for sure. Sweet. Alright, a couple more encounters and that'll be it for me today. Yeah, much longer streaming tomorrow, like I've said a bunch of times today. We will be playing some Legends Arceus, seeing what kind of progress we can make tomorrow. Get me closer to that shiny Pokedex. So, just a reminder, make sure to subscribe to the Clips channel on YouTube. When that channel gets to 1,000 subs, we are celebrating by doing a playthrough of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Never played it. That's what's happening. So if you haven't subscribed to the Clips channel, please do. Lots of bonus content goes there, vertical live streams. Lots of random how-to videos also go there as well. So it's just where all the extra content goes to. So do 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 do. Alright, perfect. Shiny boost at 50. Do we get the shiny? Survey says. Nope. Yeah. Are you Dexnaving for Gen 5 shiny Pokemon? That's sick. Yeah, always happy to help. I mean, I'm currently working on making more tutorial videos and stuff like that just to, you know, make things really simple for people. I mean, I don't like Chestnut. It's an interesting Pokemon, but like Delphox is like so much cooler. I don't know. I mean, my first playthrough, I was like, yeah, I like Firefox. Why would you not want that? And then it turns into a Fire Psychic type. I was like, dude, like, and it's a magician. Like, it's just so cool. All right. Oh, you just got the Zoro line? Nice. I actually have to go for that myself. I have to get another Zoroark so I can evolve it into Zoroark. That's my plan. So. Do. He's still streaming? I think so. Yep, he is. Cool. All right. Well, if you're watching on the Twitch side of things, I'm going to send you over my buddy Grim. He's doing some Pokemon stuff tonight. But that's it for me today. We did find some shiny Pokemon, which is great. But like I said, tomorrow is mainly focused on just doing some Legends RCS all day. So that can be very exciting. So until then, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. But today was a pretty good day. But tomorrow is all about Legends. So I will see you later. Bye-bye.